Good morning, my friends. This is just going to be a real quickie because I don't know what I'm going to find under the bubble wrap and paper and everything. But uh, for those of you who follow me, you know that I live in Windermere, Florida, which is Zone 9B. And last night we had a night that dropped into the 40s. And I have been growing some worms, you know, in these oblong planters that they weren't getting enough sun out there. It wasn't, even though I was getting the afternoon sun, it wasn't enough to really grow any vegetables or anything. So I noticed that because I was putting in worm castings, that there must have been some cocoons in there. And so we started having red wiggler babies that were surviving in this planter. And so I thought, well, if they're going to survive, let's let them thrive. And so I started keeping it a little more moist than I normally would. And I started providing them with food, eggshells, coffee grounds, some cornmeal, let's see what else, a little bit of shredded paper, things that would really get them off to a good start. And of course, it stays nice out there. It's in the, we were even having it, this was probably 6 months ago, so that it was hitting, the high 80s. We were starting to come down in temperature, and they seem to be doing just fine. Well, if it gets into the 40s, red wigglers are not happy, and I was really concerned that they might freeze. So all along January, every time that we had this, my husband Rick and I were toting these two oblong planters inside, and we are at 68, 69 degrees in here. Well, guess what? I woke up this morning and it was 42, and I thought, oh, holy moly, I forgot to carry them in. So at about 4:30 this morning, we were up and we carried them inside. Now, don't laugh, for those of you who have just said, well, they're only worms, what do I care? But what I did was, here's a bubble wrap that I thought would keep them a little warmer. Put that to the side. And this is actually a neck wrap. And I put it in the microwave and warmed it up. It feels cold now. And just some like a waxed paper, because I didn't want to ruin my neck wrap. And I tested the temperature of the soil, and it was in the 40s. It looked like it was about 43, 44. And then afterwards, after I put the neck wrap on there and everything, it came up to 50. So I thought, well, who knows? Maybe they'll survive. But I'm not expecting to really see much of any little selves, and I'm hoping that I'm just not going to be seeing dead worms. Is it? Oh yeah, oh look. Look, come here. Is that one or two? Oh good, okay. All right, okay. They knew to come over here. Oh, there's quite a few. See anybody else? It feels heavy. I see them hanging on there. All right. I'm not going to tear this up more, but I just wanted to say, if any of you have ever done something like, oh my goodness, will they survive? Just go out and try to warm them up. I didn't want to do anything heroic or anything that would seem, like put a heating pad on them or anything like that. Here, oh, nice. Yeah, I think they're fine. They're moving. They have action. So I think for the next week, they're going to be staying in here at least with some paper and some bubble wrap. I don't think they need a heater, but I'm not even going to check the other one. Oh wait, maybe I am. This was another neck wrap. You can see, when you get older, you start developing all these little things in your medicine cabinet that when you're younger you might not have. Lots of neck wraps. I think to keep yourself warm. Anybody hiding in there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look. Lots of movement. Come here, baby. Oh yeah, he's moving. Okay, good deal. Good deal. I feel better. I'm sure you feel better too, knowing that my worms are okay. Whew, dodged that bullet. I would have felt very bad if they would have all died. So anyway, that was all I wanted to show you. And be assured that everybody's fine, and I will probably give them a feeding here in another day or so. I'll bring you back and we can look at those. I think I've got I bet I have 100 or more in each one of these, and they just started out with like 2 or 4, and they just keep multiplying. They love this spot. If you have any kind of a planter like this, give it a shot, and then you can harvest your castings from this. You can just kind of like, it's nothing but potting soil that I just kept adding coffee grounds. I added a little castings to it. It's like I've been feeding the soil, and in return the worms then have been pooping, and they've been feeding the soil, and now I kind of like scoop off some and use part of it in with fresh potting soil to do my potted plants that I'm growing vegetables in. So that's my thought for the day. Garden what you've got. I hope you'll come back and see me again soon. If you do, please subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications. And I hope to see you back real soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.